The scene began with a spectacular display of chaos. Elon Musk, the tech genius and entrepreneur, and Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States, found themselves standing in an abandoned oil rig off the coast of South America. It was sent back in time to 1984 in order to kill Sarah Connor, the mother of the future leader of the human resistance, John Connor. However, the Terminator failed in its mission and was eventually destroyed. Elon Musk was a self-made billionaire, entrepreneur and inventor. He was the founder, CEO, and lead designer of SpaceX, co-founder, CEO, product architect of Tesla Motors, and co-founder and chairman of Solarcity. He was also the founder of the Boring Company, co-founder of Neuralink, and co-founder of OpenAI. Donald Trump was the 45th President of the United States. He was a real estate mogul and television personality who was elected in 2016 and served as president until 2021. Donkey was a fictional character from the Shrek franchise. He was a loud, annoying, and lovable donkey who was the sidekick of the main character, Shrek. Terminator's arrival. The Terminator suddenly appeared in a flash of light, his metallic frame glinting in the sun. Unbeknownst to them, they were not alone. He looked around the abandoned oil rig, taking in the scene before him. He saw the three figures standing there: Elon Musk, Donald Trump, and Donkey from Shrek. He slowly raised his robotic arm and pointed it directly at the two humans, his face expressionless. The tension in the air was palpable. No one knew why the Terminator had arrived or what he wanted. Musk and Trump were both stunned into silence, their eyes wide with fear. Donkey, however, was unfazed. He seemed to be enjoying the situation. He gave the Terminator a mischievous smile. The Terminator remained still and silent, his arm still pointing at the two humans. Finally, he spoke. Also present was the Terminator, the iconic cyborg from the popular films, and Donkey, the lovable and mischievous character from the Shrek franchise. "I have been sent here to find out why you are all here," he said in a low, robotic voice. "You will tell me what I need to know." Trump and Musk's reaction. Trump and Musk both looked at each other, their fear intensifying. Neither of them had any idea why they were here or what the Terminator wanted from them. Trump's face was pale, and he had broken out in a cold sweat. Musk, on the other hand, seemed to be more composed. He stepped forward and addressed the Terminator. "We don't know why we are here," Musk said in a calm voice. "We were just as surprised as to find ourselves here." The Terminator stared at them for a few moments before speaking. The Terminator stood in front of Musk and Trump, his robotic arm pointing straight at them. "Very well," he said. "I'll give you time to think, but I will return, and I expect you to have the answers I seek." With that, the Terminator disappeared in a flash of light, leaving Trump and Musk alone with Donkey. Donkey's reaction. Donkey was unfazed by the whole ordeal, still having the time of his life. He hopped around the oil rig, looking at that scene before him. He had no idea how. He was sure having fun. "What a wild ride," Donkey exclaimed, turning to look at Trump and Musk. "You two look like you've seen a ghost." Trump and Musk could only stare at him in confusion. They had no idea what to make of this strange situation. The two humans were in shock, staring wide-eyed at the bizarre scene they found themselves in. Donkey, however, seemed to be more than content with the whole thing. He continued to explore the rig, his enthusiasm still intact. Tension in the air. The tension in the air was palpable. No one knew what was going to happen next, and then certainly was making everyone uneasy. Trump and Musk were both on edge, their eyes darting around the room as they tried to figure out what was going on. The Terminator remained still, his gaze never wavering from the two men before him. Donkey was the only one who seemed unfazed by the situation. He continued to hop around the oil rig, oblivious to the tension around him. But even he could sense that something was off. He stopped and looked around, his eyes wide with curiosity. Donkey, however, seemed to be having the time of his life, unfazed by the tension in the air. It was clear that something had to be done to figure out the mystery of the situation. But no one had any idea what that something was. They were all stuck in limbo, waiting for something to happen. They all knew that unraveling the mystery of the situation was the only way to move forward. None of them knew how they ended up in this strange location, or why they were standing together. It was clear that something would have to be done to figure out the mystery of the situation. Background: the Terminator was a cyborg created by Cyberdyne Systems to be an unstoppable killing machine.